Hey, stinky booty little boy.
Oh, wait. Don't tell me. Elon Musk just started the self-answering and the self-opening door company.
Oh, so we got jokes now. So what you doing? What you even reading?
If you had your shades off, you can probably see the book. It's called Worth It from Jada Pinkett Smith.
How you go from learning about red pill stuff to not wanting to have a seat at the red table? Make that make sense to me.
Wait, hold on. How you gonna come to my room, and yes, we can see you, Judge Singer. How you gonna come to my room and ask me questions about what I'm doing in my time and space? Let me ask you a question. Are you mad that these good-looking people came to this channel to see my face? Or are you mad that you don't have one of these name handle things attached to you when you're on the screen? Talk to me.
Man, go ahead and do the video thing before I rock your world and I smack you up like my name is Michael Will Jackson Smith.
I would love to see you do it. And in the meantime, I would love for you to tell me why you dressed up like the Lonely Crayon thing for all colored rapes.
Dude, that's just racist. Cue the video at this point.
Yeah, go on, get up out of here. They ain't come to see you anyway. Shoot. Get out here. Punk swing the bad energy. Well. Welcome back. It's your host who don't like to boast. And if you have a drink, let's share a toast. That's some great H2O. Now, we are here for 5 book recommendations, volume 3. For all you rappers, upcoming rappers, current rappers, old school rappers, doesn't matter. Let's go. Biggest. And I wasn't always a Tupac fan. And Tupac album reviews coming. Now, book 1 is not this one. Yeah, it's her husband. It's about Will Smith. The book is called Will. We're gonna put it right here, wherever it is you see it. And why? For all my younger people, you may have felt like me once upon a time. You be thinking, Will Smith, you talking about the dude in the movies and stuff? I was young, I thought the same thing. Yet, Will Smith first came on the scene as the Fresh Prince. This is before the Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. It was DJ Jazzy Jeff, one of the greatest DJs of all time, and the Fresh Prince. They were a dynamic duo that was slaying the hip hop game with some type of music with no cussing and all that. And y'all may think, why does that matter? Dude, think about all the cussing you hear in music today. Think about the N-word, think about this, that, and the third. There's somebody who went platinum and possibly even diamond, and he wasn't even cussing in any of his rhymes. Think about that. That's dope. That's completely dope. And why that book is important, it shows you one of how he got started with jazz to the point where as he had like questions in his mind, should he do this? Should he do that? Should he stick with music? To the point where as he heard his music on the radio and it solidified, yeah, this is what I'm doing. And his even pitfalls after having success and partying too much and how he had to get back on track and who got him back on track. But I ain't gonna say nothing about that. You just gotta read it for yourself. Now, book number 2. Let's go.
Wait a minute. There's a disturbance on my YouTube channel. Hey, get out of my chair!
Now, book number 2, you can also take away from this one. No, it's not this book again. Yet it was one of her childhood best friends. One of the greatest rappers of all time. And for the younger people, once again, y'all slandering this dude's legacy, and I'll be honest, we ain't gonna do that. We're talking about Tupac Amaru Shakur. And not for these Caucasian people in the media talking about some Tupac. No, it's Tupac. Tupac. Let's say it with me now. Tupac. Not Tupac. Now let's get back to it. Why I'm talking about this book right here, it's because of the fact this is one of the greatest revolutionaries, greatest pieces of African American like lineage of all time, excluding yours truly. You know, you ain't talking about me, but Tupac, and people like saying the whole, oh, people are ahead, this person was ahead of their time. I won't say that. Tupac was an immortal soul that God blessed us to witness only in a 25-year span. And why I say an immortal soul, Tupac is still being brought up in today's time span. And y'all may be hearing this, yeah, but what about the rap thing? This dude is the first rapper to have a double album in his discography. This is the first rapper to drop a high-selling album while in prison. This dude is one of the first rappers to be talking about and wearing Versace, where everybody's wearing Versace and all that. This is one of the dudes that, and I'm just gonna say this, without Tupac, we probably wouldn't have DMX to the level of where he is. We probably wouldn't have 50 Cent at the level of where he is. There are so many people that, like how you have Young Thug now and Lil Uzi and all these people who are imitating them, they imitated, like Lil Uzi imitated like parts of Wiz Khalifa and Young Thug. Young Thug copied Lil Wayne. Lil Wayne copied Jay-Z, and you can see parts of Tupac in him as well. And you can even hear Jay-Z taking bars from Biggie and Tupac. You can see the style of 50 Cent and how it is reflective of Tupac. You can even hear a song by Eminem called Soldier. I think it's on the Eminem show, The Project. And if you like to see the review I did of Eminem's first couple projects, you can click that video right there or click that link right there. And you can hear the kind of Tupac influence on Eminem on that song. Tupac to me is one of the biggest, and I wasn't always a Tupac fan. And Tupac album reviews coming very soon, so stay tuned for that as well. Yeah, as I grew older and I started to study him, Tupac, like, I really have a hypothesis that God had Tupac here for a short amount of time because the world wasn't ready for somebody like Tupac. And I'm not saying he's ahead of his time. No, he was at the perfect moment for the perfect amount of time. Same thing with Nipsey. Nipsey was here for the perfect amount of time. I'm a Nipsey fan. I love Nipsey. Yet, somebody with that mindset, think about it. The way Tupac was speaking, the prolific things that Nipsey was talking about, and people are starting to catch up now, it's that it's for a moment and then the world has to catch up. So that's why the Tupac book is second. Now for Número 3, let's go. Wait right there. If you're an artist and you want your album reviewed or whatever, comment the name of your project right down below and let me know, are you on Spotify, on Apple Music or whatever? Because yes, we do free album reviews as well. Let me say it's not free. It's not free for me because I paid to get these videos to be put on YouTube for somebody to edit it and the thumbnails. So if you're looking for that, we can do that for you and throw you in one of our album combination series with other new and up and coming artists. Or if you wanted to come out faster, feel free to hit the link below for our website, www.armrecordswithazstore.com, because that way we can speed it up because you are taking your career seriously and you're investing into it. If you see it as an investment like I do, or let's say you just want the free one, comment the name of your project and whatever platform it's on, and we can put you in the album combination series as well, and that's completely free for you. Yeah, I will tell you, the album combination series will come out when I drop it. You cannot say, hey man, when it's coming out, don't bug me. Don't bug me. I make music as well. I do YouTube. There's a lot of stuff going on over here with the team and all that. So, back to the video. And book number 3, we are talking about the Juice Man himself, Juicy J, Chronicles of the Juice Man. And why am I talking about this book? Well, I'm so glad you asked. It's because this is one of my favorite producers, favorite rappers to listen to of all time. And why these young people may need to read this, or whatever age you're watching, because I have people from like age 18 to like in their 30s watch this. We appreciate you. Is because this guy has been making music since the late 80s. It's currently 2024. And Juicy J and 3 6 Mafia's influence is still prominent. Think about this. Have you ever heard the song Slob on My Knob? This guy wrote this song when he was 14 years old. And he said every time he does a show, it's in the contract that they want him to perform it. He may have to perform that song 2 to 3 times in said show. That's how he was 14 years old when he made that song. These people still own the publishing to their original projects. And Juicy said, and even Paul said it in some of DJ Vlad's interviews, that they clear X amount of song samples or whatever a day. Think about it. These songs came out probably around or before I was on this planet. And people are looking to sample it in today's time. And we'll type on below what type of award they actually won, because that's something I have to learn myself. I don't keep up with all these award shows and all that crap. This is the first, and I think only rap group to ever had that level of award. They were surprised that they won. Think about it. This dude has a song with Katy Perry. I don't listen to Katy Perry. He has a pop song. This, like, why is this important? I literally read this book in 24 hours. This book is, I believe, a good almost 300 pages. And how vividly is written. It takes you to the streets of Memphis. It takes you to the streets of like Hollywood and like LA when he transferred over there. It shows you, for one, if you're in a rap group, what it's like handling and having to maneuver with like different personalities and different people. And let's say you're a solo artist and you're breaking away from a group or whatever, it shows you and takes you down that road of what he was doing. And at first, they were independent. The whole way people talking about, oh, I'm independent, this, that, and the third, they were like this back in the 90s. They were going platinum on the street. Think about it. They were going platinum on the street, and they owned, for every dollar that came in, they owned, I think, like 90 cents on the dollar. Master P, I believe, had a 70-30 deal or a 75-25 deal. Still a great deal. They had a 90-10 split. A 90-10 split. And they still own their stuff now. That's why this is number 3. Now, to book number 4. Let's go. And book number 4, we're talking about, and I'm looking down for it because it's a good one. From Staircase to Stage by Raeknow the Chef. If you don't know who Raekwon is, why are you here? How did you get here? Who your parents is? Because we need to find out. Raekwon, if you have not seen the hit series on Hulu about Wu Tang, Raekwon is one of the members of the Wu Tang Clan that came out in the 90s. One of the most important hip hop groups of all time. And why I say that, if you ever heard the song Cream, he's the first person on the song. Oh my goodness. Why I say the book From Staircase to the Stage is because it takes you from the journey of a young dude in the hood who's hustling, doing this, that, and the third, having to make way from himself, to the point whereas he learns the game and he sees, like, for one, there's none here for me. starts working on his addictions and like overcoming that as well. And he ties in with RZA, and RZA starts to get into his head, be like, hey man, there's another thing that we're working on. There's this avenue that we're working on, and I'm trying to bring all these people from all these different boroughs and all that together and make this one unit, and we make it out. And like everybody started to like, at first like they'd rap here or there, or like some folks would take it serious, and eventually like they made that first tape. I think it's Enter the Wu Tang, the 36 Chamber. We're gonna put it up here because I don't want to butcher this stuff. Yeah, with that one tape, the gritty sound, it kind of put the Wu Tang on the map with like so many, especially like the college crowd, because it's that one radio show with those two dudes. We're gonna put the names up there as well. Because I was watching either a documentary about them, it was on Netflix or YouTube, and they were talking about how they put on a lot of like rappers on this college radio show, and one of the people that they did, well, one of the folks they did help career-wise was the Wu Tang, and even people who were around like the New York area at the time said that was one of the radio stations we'd put on because they put on hip hop music, especially like folks from New York. I think it was like Bobito or something. Like it'll come to me because I haven't watched that documentary in years. Yeah, the reason why this book is important, especially for rappers, is because let's say you're fighting some type of addiction, whether it be lean, tobacco, alcohol, drugs, like heroin or whatever. This book kind of shows you what it's like as a thriving and popping artist, and how he's overcoming it as well, how he's coming into his own. And let's say you're in a rap group, it teaches you, one, how to stay as a unit, how to possibly vocalize, okay, this is why I'm doing this move, or this is why I don't want us to go over here with these folks and do this. Because I liked how RZA had the whole idea of, yeah, we're this unit signed under these people, yet I like for us to have our individual deals with different companies if we see fit. And like how, one, if you're recording as a group, it makes sense to get a lot of the songs done together in that moment. Like RZA at one point had to piece together different parts from different people's vocals, from like maybe this song or that song or over here and bring them together, because some people weren't in the booth as often as other folks, or some people may see it as a strict hobby and not take it as seriously. So if you're a group, record as much as possible right there. Now, book number 5, let's go.
A few moments later.
The stanky booty little boy went to the bathroom, so I had to come here and finish this. Wait a minute. There's a disturbance on my YouTube channel. Hey, get out of my chair! Okay, and book number 5. I want to give you a quick recommendation. Screw him, cause he's always in, you know. Shut up real quick. I look good on him. Book number 5 is Sweat the Technique by Raeknow, the God MC himself. Why did I say Raeknow, one of the most legendary rappers of all time, for last? Because you say the best for last. You know why? For all the young people or some people who've been listening to rap for a long time and don't know who Raeknow is, he is the forefather or one of the forefathers of the rapping technique even I do today. And like the other recommendation from Tupac. So go ahead and go back if you skipped that. Tupac literally said in the Jada Pinkett Smith book, and she kept even saying how Tupac said that he was going to be the next Rakim or better than Rakim. Rakim, if you ever watched the movie Paid in Full, you heard one of his songs on there. I promise you, you did. He has a project with, I can see his face. It's the DJ. We're gonna tag his name right here. It'll come to me. It'll come to me. Rakim is the forefather of, like, I won't say lyrical rap. He's the forefather of, in a way, one of the forefathers of multiple syllable rhymes and inner rhyme schemes in different bars. Like, let me give you an example of, like, my song, my remix of Ambition for Cash. And if you wanna see that, hit right there or right there. Okay. Even though I'm traumatized, hit the booth, I come alive. Well, hit the booth, I come alive. Plenty times I wanna die. Couldn't make my mama cry. I'm the greatest ever. Made this cheddar in the rap game. Yeah, your faking's clever. Dudes wanna die. Well, dudes wanna lie in they raps, man. Okay. Remember when I said, even though I'm traumatized, I took dudes wanna lie. And I took that rhyme scheme and I matched it with the original couple bars from the beginning. And I wanna die, my mama cry. And some folks may think, why are you stretching this? I don't get it. A lot of rappers only can rhyme maybe one bar at a time with each other. Well, one syllable at a time with each other. Most rappers may not able to do 3 bars with X amount of syllables in it. And to do it consistently, make it concise and make it understandable, I promise you it takes some skills and it takes some work. Now some people maybe like Nas can come off the rip with it. Or there's people like Big L, may he rest in paradise, who will murder you with these multiple syllables and have, like, it's harder than what you think. It takes years to get to that. Like, a lot of people may say, oh, Eminem fell off. No, Eminem has mastered MCing to the point whereas the average listener cannot fathom what's going on. Dude has so, like, that's another person, multiple syllables. Look at Tech Nine, multiple syllables. Look at look at Hobson. I know it wasn't Hobson I was thinking about. It was somebody else. I don't listen to him like that. Immortal Technique, I think that's his name. Like, there are so many different cases of folks who do it that people only say they're lyrical rappers because they do it. No. And why Rakim? He even shows people some of his bars and some of his rhymes from some of his songs from back in the day. And he shows you how he did certain things, how he came up with it, and he even tells his story. Like, Rakim even said, like, he'd go in the booth, and if I'm not mistaken, he said he'll say his bars only 4 times. And that's almost every song he did. It was within 4 times of recording each of it, and it's laid on wax. This is from somebody who does his vocals at least 30 times each section just to make them sound right. I'm like, dude only did it 4 times. Like, even they said Young Thug and them, they record their bars like 20 or 30 times. And like, when I heard that, I was like, oh, so I ain't the only one. I'm like, dang, Rakim did it only 4 times. And I really wish that he and Dre actually got a chance to work together. Cause Rakim and Dre, I ain't gonna lie, that sounds like maybe like if like Prince and Michael actually got together and Prince actually got on the song Bad. If you don't know nothing about that, you need to do your research. And I know y'all sad, y'all just got here and y'all just seen my good looking face cause they can boot a little boy up in there. Hey! Don't end the channel yet. Don't end the show. Be quiet. Nobody wants to talk to you anyway. Yeah, it's the time of the show that I have to let you know. It's your host who don't like to boast. Watch another episode, and until next time, adios.